Hello, everybody. Just realised phone's charged, but iPad's flat. Okay, on the Creative Family group today. Let's see if we can find the class. Oh dear. Oh, whoops. Gotta put it at the top. Okay. And let's bring this down here. Let's edit the topic. What are we? We're week. (48) 2022, and it was Monday, the 27th of November yesterday. Oh no, the 28th. So it's got a topic on it, and I'm going to add it to the guide on week 48. And let's go card making class video. Gonna love it. And there's 6 of you watching, but no one's commented yet. That's okay. Oh, no. You have commented, but I can't see it on Facebook. Hello to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, but it just says Facebook user over on the screen over there. That's interesting, isn't it? Put that down there. And no one's on YouTube yet. Come on. Oh, look, there we go. I had to refresh it. Hello, Helen and Jacqueline and Chloe and Tash and Cheryl. There you go. Chloe will be Facebook user number 6. Yes, well, there's 7 now. Okay, welcome to the Creative Family. Hello to all the new people that joined our group over the weekend and found us on the weekend. This is what we did last night. It's out on the Facebook page and on my YouTube channel, or the YouTube channel, the store. Oh, we've got a bit of glue there. And we use Playtime, and this is Noah, obviously, 2006. If you order the kit, you get to pick in the notes. You just have to say when you check out what year you want, or make yours a custom year. It'll be a couple of weeks before we do requests for years other than for the kits. Just got to get on top of the kits first. Rightio. Let's get something to put. Oh, jeez. Jeez, please. Let's put last week's stuff in there. And then use this for this week. Okay. So we're using Gnome for the holidays this week. It is sold out, this kit. Who knew? Who knew? But I think it's pretty cool. So you've got a pack of the Gnome for the holidays, Gnomes in green in this kit. But they're also available in red and blue in the online store. I've got a bit of this. I only just cleaned my desk up. That's why I'm running late. I just put it all over there in a pile. The Xmas word is available and the Gnomes pack is available. Okay. So we're making a card this morning. What have we got? Hello, Marie. Hello, Debbie. What about a circle card, some different shape? Yeah, we could do that. We did a rainbow the other week, shaped like a bauble. We could do a card shaped like a bauble. We did do a rainbow card the other week. Oh, I have an idea for a bauble, actually. Okay. No one's over on YouTube yet. Okay. Oh, we've got glitter card. We definitely could do that. Let's put a Christmas word and some gnomes. Okay. Let's grab a roll of tape. So we could do that's rather small, but it's cute. That's pretty cute as a size, isn't it? It's like 3 inches, isn't it? Oh, Jesus, that needs to be higher. That would be awesome with a little shake. We have no plastic. We have no acetate in this kit. The tree is, yeah. I got an idea. So let's trace one circle. I like the brown side, but you know, you can use the other side. Let's trace a circle. We're going to have to erase our circle. I'm going to do a 3-inch circle from my tape. Let's just trace one. Let's cut it out nicely. Okay, it's getting hard to cut here, so I'm just doing that. And that eases the tension. Like that little line there seems silly, but it does ease the tension and it gets easier to cut. So when it gets really hard to get round, just do a little off to the side and it gives you the ability to keep going smoothly. Otherwise, it can get quite jagged because you're fighting against the tension of the cardstock. Okay, let's erase the pencil lines. I'll tell you what's another good template for circles is, see the red tape. This is plastic. Oh, where is it? I've got one here somewhere. Oh, here it is. So this is plastic. As long as you don't bend it like that. It's actually nylon. That makes a good circle, and that is it's just fractionally bigger than 3 inches. It's just like the fractionalized. Not enough to worry about. I'm telling you how much bigger it is. Okay. So let's make just cut this out like this. I'm just going to cut this out like this. I'm going to see if this works. Probably not. Probably not got the skills and ability for this at the moment. No, because it's just a bit much on my wrist. Okay. And I've kind of cut it on an angle. So it's smaller. That's jagged. Look how jagged. Let's just pick that bit. Let's just trace a couple more circles. Let's trace. Nope. Let's trace 3 more. Let's try and make 2 cards, or at least start 2 cards. So what's 3? I'm just rough cutting this because it's easier for me. Let's just do that. See, that's easier because there's less tension on the cardstock and I can get a nice smooth edge. So little tiny paper scraps like this, don't just chuck them in the bin. I know they will like decompose eventually. Chuck them in your garden beds. We use paper scraps, cardboard boxes, all that sort of stuff. All the paper scraps from the shop all go in the bottom of garden beds. We use it as weed suppressant in our gardens. It takes a bit to decompose sometimes. And then like when you're digging through the garden down the track, you do have to pull out like plastic tape and packing tape off boxes. Quentin doesn't always pull the packing tape off. He just pulls it out of the garden the next time he's in that garden, digging it up and putting more paper in. It takes a bit to get a garden prepared sometimes. Like we like to have lots and lots of paper in there to really keep the weeds away. And the kookaburras like to put these like big grub things in the gardens. We put them in as little ones, and then when they're bigger, they come back and get them. I don't know if they actually do that, but it feels like they do that. We only get them if we don't have a big enough layer of paper sometimes too. Well, actually, they're in the garden, but sometimes they get in the garden beds. But they do need to be able to burrow deep. Okay, so let's rub out the lines and then I'll read the messages. So I'm just using the craft card stock out of the kit. I have no idea how thick it is. I made these kits a while ago. Millie Ann's Christmas party is at school today and she has got green meringues. So let's put this piece of white here. I might use it. Let's put this piece of brick cottage garden number 3 aside as a base for a scrapbook page tomorrow night. And I used 2 different rolls of tape, but it's okay. I can handle it. So, oh, don't look at the back. Let's cut I really want to go green with this. I'm just trying to work out the best way to engineer this. The rainbow card was really cool. Oh, yeah, that's what Hella's using. Okay. So from our craft, let's cut a nice long 1-inch strip. Just going to cut a 1-inch strip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into 2 4-inch lengths. So 1, 2. So these are 4-inch. So these are 4 inches by 1 inch, right? Oh, you know I'm making this up as I go along. And then I'm going to score this every inch. So I'm going to score it 1, 2, and 3. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to fold it in half. And then fold them back. So we get this kind of thing. Fold it in half and fold them back. There you go. So we've got 2 of these. And we've got 2 circles. 2 sets of circles. 2 circle pairs. Yeah, and find which one's bigger on each, and that's your front one. This will be one that's bigger. And then we are going to get something like a red tape or something strong, and we're going to line the whole length of these 2 bits on the inside. The inside is the colour that's not the same as what you want to be the front of your baubles. Baubles. So I'm just gonna put 3 strips, I think, on each. And I'm gonna make sure that I flatten it out and don't have it bulged up over the crease. So I flatten it out so it doesn't buckle over the crease and then it can't go flat. We do want it to be able to go flat. We could use glue for this, but yeah, I don't think I want to be using glue today. It is really wet here. It is wet and miserable. It's still a little warm. It's not as hot as it was. I was actually really concerned Amelia Ann wouldn't get to do her last week of school because of heat wave conditions. So if it gets hot enough, I think it's 42 now and they send the kids home. But it was heading towards a heat wave yesterday. It was really hot yesterday morning. So I thought, oh, she might not get to finish her last week of grade 2. Got my email this morning. I know who the 2 teachers are that we've got the choice of next year. Well, we don't have a choice. They're just the 2 teachers. Okay. So what's going to happen is these little guys are going to go on here, right? They're going to be our hinge. So this fold here is going to be just above the top of the bauble, the circle, right? It's going to go on here. But what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this piece after we decorate this piece. We're going to hide where this joins here very sneakily. We're going to be really sneaky about this, I think. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not going to work. Raining most of the night in Calliope. Yep, it rained. It was flogging rain through the night. It's very steamy here today. Oh, there you go. So let's do one first. So we're going to get our circles. Okay, so this one's sort of slightly bigger. So it's going to be my top. And I've got a bodgy bit there where it doesn't meet. So that's going to be up the top behind here. So I'm going to remove the tape from one of our hingy bauble tops pieces. So let's remove our tape. Right, so we're going to be very careful. So you got to watch this. So we're going to fold it in the middle, but we're not going to have these two bits joined. Right, so we've got it like this. We've got this sort of thing going. I'm going to hold this top one back. I'm going to get our two circles and join them up nicely. And I'm going to sit that there. I hope it's sort of straightish. I'm going to sit that there. Right. So then we've got a thing that opens. Oh, I've got a bit of tape there. That's a bit done. What am I going to do there? Right. That's interesting, isn't it? I've got an idea. I can fix that. Okay. So there we go. It looks weird. It looks like weird juju right now. Maybe I made that a bit long. Oh, the bone folder's gone. Really? Use the end of your paintbrush. These aren't my Marlene paintbrushes. They're really good because you can use the end as a burnisher or a bone folder. So we want to burnish that on really nice. Okay. So I've got a bit of tape here I need to fix, but we'll fix that in a minute. So let's take our piece of paper 3. And let's cut like a, let's cut a 1-inch strip of it. Got a 1-inch strip of it. Let's cut, and let's cut a strip that's like just the edge of the blade, like 7/8 of an inch wide. So let's put this strip that's not quite an inch wide, so it's an 1/8 of an inch shorter than an inch wide. Let's put it aside. I'm going to ask you to grab that later. Let's cut a second one that's an inch wide. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces that are 1 inch wide. And then let's get our piece of white cardstock. So it's 12 inches, right? So let's cut it back at 11 3/4. We want a 1/4 inch strip. There we go. We just wanted a 1/4 inch strip of white. There. Okay. So this bit that was only 7/8 wide, that's what we're going to use here, up here later, to finish off things and make it look pretty. Pretty. And do we want to use some blue? Not really. Okay. So let's get one of our 1-inch wide strips. And we're going to put tape on the back of it. And then our 1/4-inch wide strip. We're going to glue it. So let's get this pretty circly bit. And let's put a piece of it up here at the top. So we need to go all the way across at the top so that our bauble is covered to the edge here. It's covered at the top here. So we just want to go across where the top is and make sure it goes across to there. There we go. So that's where we're going to go. So we're sticking this piece across the top, but you've got to make sure you don't have a gap down the bottom. So line the top edge of this up with your fold, but only be to the top of the circle. Right, there we go. Oops, stuck it to the mat. So I've gone just to the top of the circle here that's exposed, but I've covered all the way to the edge. So then let's open this up. Let me know if I lose you. And have your scissors nice and upright. Oh, this is hard. Here. Maybe a craft knife would be good in there. Okay, I got it. Hold my tongue just the right way, I think. Oh, look at that. And let's repiece the back. Oh, the back's a lot smaller. Whoopsie. Put a piece of the same stuff at the back. So we want to do exactly the same thing. So we want to go just to the top of the circle and make sure we go all the way to the end here. Let's just snip that. Make sure I line up with my fold line because it gives you a good gauge. The only one that's going to be really hard to cut here is this one. So it's got some weirdness going on right now. My circle's not exactly a circle there. Let's just make this a bit more nicer. Okay. So this is our piece that was 7/8 of an inch wide. So we're going to cut a strip of this that's 3 inches long. Okay, so this one's 7/8 of an inch wide, and we're going to cut a piece that's 3 inches long. We may never get that second card made. Okay, so we need to fold this one in half. Really crease it in half. Now this time when we put some tape on this, I'm going to use red tape again, but we're not going to go to the fold in the center. We're going to stop short of the fold in the center on both sides. So this is the bit people are going to pick off to try and see what you've done. So just leave, I'm just going to do both sides here so you can see. Just leave a gap in the center. I think once you've made one of these, they'll get easier. It's going to be something you can production line because you're just cutting strips and rectangles and circles. If you've got a 3-inch circle die, it might be easier too. Or any size circle die, really. You can make humongous ones of these. You just need to make this bit humongous. Let's get back in the bag here. Okay, so see how I haven't gone over the fold? And that's because we want that fold to be nice at the top. Because what we're going to do is we're going to stick this on here and see how it sits up a little because the paper's got width and depth to it. And we're going to stick this on here like this. And it's going to hide this naff a little bit here. And then what will happen is it'll open up. But while we've got it sitting on here, it's a good idea while it's sitting on here is to fold it back. Okay, it gives it a bit of memory. We want to put a little bit of memory into the paper that it's going to fold back here. We're going to cover that weirdness in there in a minute. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a crafter. Have I lost anyone? Okay, so I'm going to pull my tape off. Only thing I don't like about this red stuff is, apart from it being staticky, is that that's plastic. This backing is plastic. It doesn't make me happy. Plastic does not make me happy. Stay there. You could use glue for this, but you've got the issue with glue ooze. So what we're going to do is we're going to very carefully pop that in the center there. And I'm going to make sure it's nice and even coming down the sides. And then we're going to sort of have it open a little and stick it. And then we're going to work that up like that. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, geez, that side's not perfect at all. So I only looked at one side, didn't I? If you pull it up in a certain way, you will have the ability to not rip things. There we go. That's better. There we are. Okay. Let's do something in here because I've got some tape. Let's get a bit of our 1-inch stuff and cut it to a 1-inch square. So this is the stuff that's 1 inch wide. And let's cut it to a 1-inch square. Oops, that's crooked. +5. And then we're going to fold that in half in on itself. So fold it in half so that the, oh, wrong way. Fold it in half so that the tape is in on itself. Like the print is on the inside. Oh, I haven't done a very good job of folding that in half, have as long as it's got like a foldiness to it. Let's remove our tape. Then we're gonna I just want to cut just the tiniest little slither off. So there's just, no, I need to cut a tiny bit more off. I just want it to be just the, like a micromillimeter, the tiniest little amount skinnier. And then we're going to sit that in that foldy bit in there. Sit that in there. And then we're going to close this over it and then have a look. There we go. So it covers that little opening in there, but it looks like you're opening it up and you're seeing inside this. So because this glitter is the same as this, kids are going to think, ooh, it's inside. Yeah. Let's just tell ourselves that. Let me delude myself. No, I'm not making 50 of these for the grade 2s. This would never be a class I taught to kids. So I'm going to say next year's teacher lineup for grade 3. I don't think I'll be teaching craft in grade 3. I think I'll be going back to grade 4 again. Because they're both sort of crafty teachers. They don't, I know both these teachers personally, they don't usually want crafty parents coming in and helping. They do it themselves. But that's okay. Okay. So which is our front? I think this is the front. How's everyone going? Mealy will snatch them, yes. Let's put a line of white. Let's put our 7/8 inch piece aside, and then a line of glitter, and then we'll do a line of white. I'm going to glue the white strip down. Then I'm going to put a line of glitter. Oops. So straight. And then a line of white. I'll flip it over. Let's do, that's Madeline. Maddie, they know you're there, darling. She's just sitting, laying on the timber just over the other side of my desk there, just over there. Let's put some tape on the back of this. And then we're going to pour a bit of glitter. And then I've got enough white. Not white. Let's cut another 1/4 inch. Oops, all right. So I'm going to come back to 11.5 now. all on a white. I think by the time we actually decorate this one, because we're nearly at an hour. So now don't use your fussy cutting scissors for this, but use sharp sort of, these are the same as my fussy cutting scissors, but they're Teflon. I don't like using as my fussy cutting scissors because I do use these on glue. Occasionally, so they're not as good as my fussy cutting scissors, but they're good for this. If you had to, you could craft with just one pair of scissors, but yeah, it's a good idea to have scissors fit for purpose. Rightio. There we are. Just the front. I think that's the front. Because this one's just slightly smaller. Okay. This is our 7/8 inch piece. Let's just keep it aside. That's our top. And that's our two wobbly bits. Maybe I'll give that to Amelia Ann and she can craft with that wasabi. Oh, that's pretty. Christmas. Okay, let's have a look at what we're going to do on here. I just like the idea of just doing green. I don't know. See, do you get this? I know. I know. And there's a little cute in here. Right. I think I like her. Maybe. Nope, I like her. And him. Or just her in the middle. Yeah. I'm going to use foam tape. Very cruel. I knew someone's favourite colour would be green. Green's not my favourite colour, but I do use it a lot. Okay, so we're going to put this cute gnome in the middle here. And we're going to put this little gift here. And then inside, we're going to stick this gnome here with the gifts. I do like these in the blue or in the red. And the green is nice too. Let's stick her so her feet are on the glitter bit there. And then we're just going to put Christmas. I don't think this Christmas word's available yet. Well, I think I forgot to do it. I don't think we had any spares, to be honest. After making all the kits. Thank you for everyone that shopped on the weekend. Oh, and don't forget, our postage rates will change on the 1st of December. So it's going to be free postage after $150, which actually doesn't affect many of you at all that shop on a regular basis. It really doesn't actually affect many of you. Do we want to put cute on here? Do we want to put cute on here? No. And $9.95 is the flat rate. Because they put it up again and again and again and again. But we're still going to have a free postage threshold. I know most of the stores have taken theirs away, but I'm not going to do that. So I've got lots of bits left that I can, well, that's a dodgy bit, that I can use for, oh, and there's a bit of white. So I've got lots of bits I can use. I could probably just about get, so if we wrap this over the top, and then we just need one more 1-inch strip for the glitter across there, and then we'll put this down the bottom. Got some white. I think we could make another one, but I'm not making it right now, I don't think, because it's like an hour and a half. Oh, we could have used glitter. Let's have a look at how this goes. I had to clean my new messy mat. My daughter got to it. The big one. She told me she wiped it off. Her wiping and mine are two entirely different things. So, this is the front. And then this is the inside. And then this is the back. So we made a little bauble. And you could punch a hole in here. I'd probably use something like a crocodile. Punch a hole in it and tie some ribbon through it. But yeah, it opens. It's kind of like those, you know, those clacky things. Crackers. That's not what they're called. Postage is, postage is ridiculous. I've done a little bit of research. I thought I'd better do some research. We've done a little bit of research just recently as to what's the industry standard in our, what's the standard postage in our industry, and some stores are charging up to $20 just for a pizza box of stuff that's up to 3 kilos. So it's quite expensive, the postage that's being charged. So didn't do any shopping for Black Friday specials as I had to replace. Oh, I know, Marie. You had to replace your computer. I'm just keeping Quentin's together. It's not held together with Band-Aids yet, but it's going to get close. It is old. I like to keep computers until they're really dead. They've got to die. And he's like, I need a new computer. I'm like, no, it's got to die. Yeah, it does. But it's something you can production line, like cut a heap of circles, cut a heap of strips, get them prepped, then cut your 1-inch strips, get your tape on the back of your 1-inch strips, then cut just a few of your 7/8 inch strips. you could, so I have one of, I'll show you. This is my Tropicana box. I don't have a box for every collection, but I have one of these paper takers we sell. I have one of those. Oh, like I don't even take the stuff off them. With Christmas stuff in it. All my Christmas bits and pieces and leftovers. So just, yeah, this would be a great one just to dig in your Christmas box and stick them together and then chuck a couple of gnomes on them. Because, you know, I made the gnomes so they're a nice little size to put on little gift cards and gift tags. Like you've got these little tiny guys to go on little gift tags. And then all of these will go on like little gift cards. So, yeah, the whole thing was to make them that they're the right size to do some quick little Christmas crafts. Yeah, got to be totally dead computer before it gets, yeah. He will cut a wire. No, he won't. I don't think he will. Because then he'll have to make a decision, Chloe, as to what computer he wants. Is that title 6.5 by 2? This big one, this Xmas one, or this one? This little one is 3 inches by 1 inch. I've got to get Naomi to package some of these up, and I'll photograph them and put them up on the online store. This little tiny Christmas one, because we do have it in a 6.5 by 2. This one here, this Christmas is based on it. This is 6 by 2. This Xmas as well. It is up in the Gnome for the holidays. There's a link to Gnome in the holidays above because there's no kit for this. We have just replaced the big air conditioner that cools the living, dining, and kitchen. Oh no, yeah. See, I've got a commercial air conditioner here in the studio. And I've got a big air conditioner here, but I've got a commercial compressor, so it actually cools the younger 2 kids' bedrooms. So they've got their own split systems, and so this one does the dining room, the studio, and then it filters into the dining room and kitchen, but the lounge room filters into the dining room as well. So between the two of them, but yeah, the compressor for this is huge. It's next to Noel's bedroom. It runs 3 split systems. And this one's massive. But yeah, we've already had to have it replaced under warranty. This one and the compressor for it way back. So hopefully it lasts a bit longer. Can't find it online. So I'll have to get Naomi to package some up today, Jacqueline, and bring them home. If you're watching, Naomi, can you do that? I'll bring her straight after class, so I know I can get help and good service. It's nice to buy it locally, isn't it? The guy that built the computer that I had in my office at work, that is in the storeroom now because it's sort of got to the point where it really wouldn't open. He left town. He was great. We really, yeah, you got to be careful. I bought a new hard drive yesterday for my business hard drive because I went with a little solid state Samsung one that's drop resistant, waterproof. Because the other one was getting hard to put on and off. So I've got my tech hat on today. I'm moving stuff and getting techie stuff done, and I'm wearing my accountant's hat today because I haven't done that for a week. Seems to be a theme lately. I need to replace the one in Gladdy and need a new one at the property. Yeah, air conditioners. Always happens when you go to turn them on in summer, Chloe. I think I still have some small Christmas words from last time. Yeah, we've got the little block Xmas one, but I don't think it's in the store, but it's not got a picture on it. So I'll get her to, there's a little block one of this that's really small from last year, and somehow it got in the store but it didn't get a picture. But yeah, so I'll get Naomi to get those 2 and we'll photograph them tonight because Quentin's not working tonight, so we're looking forward to having a night at home where there's nothing on. There's nothing at all on when it gets like 40 degrees. Yeah, And the geckos here get in on love sleeping on the motherboards, Chloe. Apparently. We haven't had that, but our friends have. They've gone through so many air conditioners. But yeah. Thank you. Hello, Raquel. How are you? Thank you, Jacqueline. So I better go. Remember, I'm the person that can't hang up the phone. So that's what we made this morning. And if you followed along, you've got some bits ready to make another one. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with the little bauble idea. But yeah, definitely punch a little hole here. Remember, the hole punches are on the side on a crocodile. So let's just there. Punch a hole and then put some thread or ribbon through. This doesn't match, but you know, put something through so you can hang it on the tree. I just think it's pretty cool. You can make bigger ones and put gift card holders in them. Put gift cards in them. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to make gift card holders for my mum. So we might have to do that as a bit of an impromptu class, is how I make Cheats gift card holders. They're beyond the cheating I usually do. They're just beyond my regular cheats behaviour with crafting. They're really, truly Cheats gift card holders. Thank you, Karen. So take care, stay safe. Love yous all. Appreciate you all. Yeah, and don't forget that we're always around if you need us. If you've bought an advent calendar, an Art by Marlene one, you're going to get an email today with how to get into the group. I'm going to try that because I've tried to get most people in, but I'm going to do that. So there's no weekly email yet. It might go out later in the week, or it might just not happen this week. We might not do a weekly email this week. Let's just say that it might not happen because I've got to get everyone in the Art by Marlene group by Thursday. Postage rates change on Thursday, and yeah, and I've got to get out everyone's 20th birthday vouchers today. So I could use them for tree decorations with family photos and names on them. That would be a great idea, Jacqueline. That would be awesome. There you go. So thank you all, and take care, stay safe. Thank you, Marie, and thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline, for scribing. I know we all appreciate Jacqueline and her scribing ability. She is the most wonderful scribe. So we couldn't do it without you on a Tuesday. So thank you all. Take care, stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow night at 7. Hello, Kathy. Thank you. See you at 6:30, sorry. 6:30 tomorrow night for scrapbooking. Bye.